Hello everyone, Leslie Denman here, Creative Experience Officer at Bold Faith Candle Company, and today it feels like Christmas. And if you are a candle maker or in the candle making business, you can imagine it is one of two things happening, right? We either got some fragrances in, we got some wax in, or we got some vessels in. And I got some vessels in and I'm excited. So you know I had to share them with you. I have I ordered 3 vessels from 3 different companies, and my reason was that I wanted to check the how quickly they came from each company and how they looked when they got here, because you know sometimes you can see things on the web and it doesn't quite look the same in person. And so again, we are creating experiences for our customers and our clients, and certain ounces and sizes look one way on the internet, and then when you get them in person, you be like, oh, And so I'm going to share the vessels with you right now. I have one came from Dream Vessel. Wow. And forgive all the little scuff marks. I think that's more me than anything else. I was so excited when I got this. I didn't wash my hands, so forgive me, but yes, look at this. Now you purchase the vessel and the lid separately, but my brand colors are black and silver with a hint of pink. And so, yes, look at this. Very nice, right? Very nice. And I still have that plastic covering on it, I think. Or did I take it off? Oh, I took it off. So, yeah, so my fingerprints are kind of smudging it up, but we'll take care of that later. But this is a classic example of ordering so you could see before you purchase a lot. And so I just ordered 1 case, and I'm kind of glad I did, because this looks a lot bigger on the website than what it is. So this, when I did the weight, this will hold about 7.5 ounces. And even though I was thinking I want to have an 8 ounce, I wanted to carry it as a standard, an 8 or 9 ounce jar, just standard across the board. And I mean 8 or 9 ounces of candle, because there's a difference between what the jar weighs and what the wax weighs. So I wanted to have a standard 8 ounce at least minimum. And so this one is about 7.5, and it said it on the website, but I was wondering if I could push it a little bit to see if I could get 8 in there. So that's what I'm going to try. But I want to make sure it's right, and that it is, again, that it is a pleasing experience for my customers. So I'm going to try that out. Another thing, but it is a little smaller than what I thought, but it's very cute. And then another thing that I noticed, you hear that? That lid is not very tight and secure. And so when it comes to shipping or just displaying a gift or something, if you handing this to somebody, the lid can just kind of, I'm thinking, okay, not quite as secure as I would like. So I'm gonna have to think about that as well. But overall, nice vessel. This is again from a Dream Vessel. The next one, if you listen to my story, you know what this one represents, right? This one came from 1617. I love it. This is going to be for my pink collection. If you listen to my introductory video, I shared my story of being diagnosed with breast cancer 3 times. So you know what this one is going to be all about. And it actually looks like I imagined. It's a nice size. And when I put the weight in, I could get a good 8 ounces in this one. It is so pretty. This frosted pink. I love it. I love it. And the wooden... and of course, you have to give room in your candle, for this, maybe about, you got to give room for it. So you can't fill it all the way up. So, we're going to work it out and see. But nice wooden lid, very sturdy. I like this one. I really do. I like this. This is again from 1617. And then I wanted a kind of a bigger one for, just in case, holidays come and you maybe want to order, somebody may want to order a bigger size candle. So I ordered this one from a company called Glass Now. I'm going to say Houston, but they're in the Houston area. They're not in Houston, but kind of like a suburb outside of Houston, but close enough because I'm in Texas. So it's like this got here, relatively quick. And look at this beauty. Wow. You have to forgive me. I've been like, oh, so my fingerprints and stuff are all of these jars. But look at this one. This is a 16-ounce vessel. So I think you will be able to get a good 14 ounces in this one. Now I'm still waiting on the lids to come in, and they are going to be more on the lines of this kind of lid. And you know, when I was showing you this one, how the lid kind of shakes, this one is solid, right? Because you know it has the depth in the lid. So yeah, so you have to take all these things in consideration when you are determining and deciding on vessels. It's not so much how beautiful they are, it's also about how functional, and you know, you come to traveling and packaging and gift giving and all of that good jazz. You got to take all of that into consideration. And so this will be more of my my larger collection. Again, 16 ounces. Can hold about 14 ounces, but I'll make sure and come back and let you know. And from the company Glass Now, and I'll put the link to all of these in below the video. But I wanted to share these with you. Aren't these amazing? And one of the things I want to share with you is the importance of, when you're ordering, that you take into a lot of consideration. There are candle makers all around the world, right? Amazing people doing amazing things with candles. So that means that there will come a point when there could be a shortage on vessels. And so you want to make sure that when you are ordering, when you're looking at creating your candle line, that you are able, that's why I wanted to try 3 different companies so I could check the shipping time. And like now, I have this amazing vessel, but the jars won't be ready until late May, mid-June. So if you have an order or something, you have to take all these factors into consideration, because it could be a delay for your customer and client as well. Now, I stay in Texas, in the DFW area, so I am kind of in a place where I have the luxury of 2 candle companies right here in the Metroplex. We have a Lone Star Candle Company that's here in Keller, Texas, which is about less than an hour from me. And then we also have AAA Candle Company, which is in the Garland area, which is like less than an hour, or both of them, I would just say an hour away, which is not a bad drive. So if all else fails, I'm able to go and make sure that I have wax and my standard vessels. And that's why I'm really looking at these vessels. I'm looking at the shipping time. I'm looking at how many other people are using these vessels. So I'm kind of like in my research phase again, because I want to make sure that as business picks up, and let's face it, sometimes we don't have the financial means to really get all the capital that we need, the vessels, the wicks in bulk, which will make it easy if we could. So sometimes we kind of got to get it as we go. And then we don't want to be stuck if we get a nice order or a huge opportunity, and then we're waiting because the vessels are out of stock and all of that. So you need to take all of that into consideration, because sometimes just being cute is not enough. Sometimes you got to be functional, it has to be efficient, and it has to be a place where you can get your hands on it relatively quickly. So again, just wanted to share that information with you. And yeah, so I'll be back, because I think this weekend there's going to be some candle making going on. Yes. Oh, let me share something else I got. My goal is not to use a lot of color in my candles as much as possible. But I was looking at, I remember before when I was making candles, I had all of these colors, and then they ended up really kind of like going to waste, because I didn't even use a lot of colors then, and the color is so pigmented that it doesn't take a lot, and so a lot of them ended up like drying out or whatever. So I didn't want to take that chance again. So I ordered these from Amazon, and this is the candle liquid dye. There are 16 colors in this. And I thought, cool, I'm going to try these. I read the reviews and stuff, and for the most part, people said they were very pigmented. And 16 colors, and I think this may have been less than $20. You can't beat that. The average 1 ounce or 2 ounce of color, just one color, is like $5.95, depending on who you get it from. Locally here, it's about $5.95, even $6.95 for one. And then even if you find it cheaper somewhere else, by the time you pay for shipping to get here, same difference. And so again, because I don't plan on using a lot of color, I thought, let's try these. And so I'm going to try them. And look, these cute. These are like I think it's 0.3 milliliters. But again, if you're not planning on using a lot of color, these are great in a cute little box. And again, I'll put the link to this on Amazon. The reviews so far I've read, and the color, looking at the colors that were provided from some of the people who've experienced them, it was nice. So again, this from Amazon. I hope you can see that. All right, this came from Amazon, and I'll put the link to this below as well. All right, I think that's it. You guys know, as things start coming in, I'm getting excited. I got a couple another order. I have fragrances coming in, you guys. Can't wait, because, I mean, let's talk about that, right? But we'll talk about that in another video. But trying to narrow down your fragrance line. Oh my gosh, like a candle maker's dilemma. But we'll talk about that in the next video, okay? When the fragrances come in. I ordered fragrances from Lone Star Candle, AAA, and Candle Science, and Midwest Fragrance. So I got quite a few coming in, and I can't wait. And of course, you know, if you comment, if you like, if you subscribe, you'll be on this journey with me, you know. So make sure that you subscribe, so when they come in, you will be among the first to know. All right, bye.